Welcome back. Dances for a Variable Population focuses on enhancing the mental and physical well being of seniors through dance. With free performances and workshops throughout New York City, DVP fosters social connections and enriches the quality of life for participants of all abilities. Joining us is a member of Dances for Variable Population, Theodora Gilbert. Theo, thank you so much for joining me.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, can you share what inspired you to become involved with DVP?
Oh, well, if you walk into it's DVP, Dance for a Variable Population, but it's the Movement Speaks sessions that they have. And I happened to step into one of the classes. They were going across the dance floor, and it's a part that says across the floor, which means you're going from one side to the other. And I just saw them moving. Naomi Goldberg Haas, which is the artistic director, the founder since 2009, and this is her theory for us to move in very positive ways. So of course I wanted to do it. I'm into dance and movement and fitness, and that population was older active adults, so I just had to join.
Now, what does strong and creative movement mean to you?
To me, or to the mission of Movement Speaks?
Well, I'd like to hear from you, but then you could also expand on that as well.
Strong and creative. Well, it starts with your mind. You have to make up your mind you're going to move. And that decision to be strong shows in how you move. Creativity, any movement is a dance. Any thought that comes to mind when you flow. So we have a language we have also when we do our dances. And it shows.
Now, can you talk about, how you've seen that impact other people who are a part of the program?
Yes. Oh, boy. We have classes. We have like 25 classes a week, different parts of the city. So I could see it. We have older active adults, as my mentor Mina said when she was here last year. We have seasoned adults, and you can see when they make a decision to dance, to be together in community. It's just speechless. I'm sorry, but it's beautiful the way they communicate, and it's without words. So it's motion.
That's amazing. Now, how can dance enhance the mental and physical health of older adults?
Well, it's dance. When we walk, it's a dance. So it enhances because you're moving. You're moving in creative ways, or you're just a daily activity. When you go to pick up something, it's how you pick it up. So you can go fast or slow, called dynamics. Like I said, there's a language. So it enhances, and we also have a part where we have moving minds, part of it also, and we're working on with those workshops, so you connect your mind-body. So if it's not made up in the mind, the body, you can do things aimlessly, and that's still good. That's freedom, but you have to have the connection.
Now, why is it important that we have, something like this here in the Bronx, and how has, it shaped your approach to teaching and performing in the community?
Oh, well, we should have this in the Bronx. We have it in all boroughs, and I have to give a shout out to the Hodson Center. One of the oldest centers in the nation is William Hodson. And there's a couple of blocks away. I have to put in that we are having a performance October the 5th at Yolanda Garcia Park. So that's in the Bronx. So we really need to have this more in the Bronx, because it's a community. It's a friendship. We support each other. The seniors, the older dancers, they support each other. And it's something that they work on, because we do dances, we work on things, we build, and we are always connected.
Now, you talked about the outdoor performance at Yolanda Garcia Park. What can attendees expect?
They can expect not to just sit there and watch. It's a party. It is a party, and they can expect to be outdoors, number one. And it's located, make sure they know to come to Melrose Avenue, East 159th Street. And we're going to start at 3 o'clock, and that's the fun part. We call that the pre-party, because it's a workshop. It's an all-together workshop. All together means we're doing something together and having fun. So they can expect to see great dances. We're doing the dances we have now, then and now. So it's about the great iconic choreographers of the 20th century. I can start dropping names now.
Of course, yeah.
Like, okay, well, I'm going to be biased because it's Alvin Ailey. I'm in that dance workshop with Alfred Goldman, and we're doing Revelations. We have Mina Majors, who was here last year. She's doing her dance with the hip hop. So it's a variation. We also have Audrey Madison, Charles Moore. We have the Martha Graham. So they can experience different forms of dances. And it's going to have, and that's what we do. It's more like an audition, because once they come to the show and they see it and they're inspired, they know that you too can be on the stage next year.
That's amazing.
So yes.
Now, what role does humor and just this idea? I could already tell from your energy that it's really something that's meant to be fun.
Yes.
What role does that play in the interactions that you have with older adults in the classes?
Yeah, when we start the session, we have 2 rules. Number 1, you must have fun. If you have to have fun, and number 2, you listen to your body. But just leaving whatever the problems are, you can bring the problems, you can share it, but we can get over it together through dance, laughter. Laugh at yourself. Laugh. It's part of breathing, and you must breathe. So yes, it's very good to have fun, be happy, and stay connected.
And what advice would you give to somebody who maybe this is their first time doing something like this, or they're a little bit apprehensive just because they may be shy or nervous? What advice would you give to that person?
Just relax. Just relax. Come. The first step they made, they came. That's all they need to do. Just be open and come. Just as we have the performance in the open, that's how you should just be open and receive it. And we guarantee you will not leave the same. You'll be happier.
Now, what are some of the challenges you face when adapting classical dance pieces for older adults, and what are some ways you overcome that?
Well, me personally, I am not the classically trained dancer, but we have the choreographers, and they are beautiful. They listen to the dancers because you have to work together. And the first thing, the dancers are comfortable. They have their trust. And I've seen our great choreographers. They're awesome. They will modify. They will do anything they can, and you would never know that there was an obstacle they had, because it's a communication and it's community. And you will see in some of the photographs, you'll see dancers going from one choreographer to the other. That's how they see that they can all work together. They were apprehensive. I can't hip hop. I can't do Martha Graham. They do everything. They are,
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Theo, I want to thank you so much for joining us and kind of sharing a little bit more about your community. I can tell by your energy that it has to be such an amazing thing to be a part of. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
For more information, you can visit the website at dvpnyc.org. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Open right after this.